I'm back with a skincare and makeup tutorial. First, we will start with skincare and then move into eyebrows, eye makeup, and then transition to face. So with that being said, let's get started. Now, first, we do our serums. Take snail mucin, plant-derived squalane, take 1 drop of that, niacinamide, this is for you combination or acne-prone people. This is not for normal to dry types. You can use everything else except the niacinamide if you are non-combination. But if you have rosacea, also redness, niacinamide also helps calm that. So yeah, feel free to use it. I'm sorry, the application's a little too, yeah. Hi, Trip. Trip, please don't start trouble today. I'm doing a makeup and skincare live tutorial, so please don't start. Thank you. So, that being said, I am going to take, excuse me 1 sec, my Rock Eye Balm got stuck. I had to use the side of my dress. My Rock Balm, and you can use this for your eyes, nose, or wherever you need to. And I have one specifically for my eyes. Also, thank you, but I am getting older, and so it's a fight against nature. And aging. Hi, no drama please. This is a drama-free channel. So, that being said, take some on my finger. Now, I come from a family, I will say this, of people who take care of their skin and who some of work in that kind of field. And also I've had acne prone skin most of my life, even well into my adult years. So I take really good care of my skin. Doesn't matter how old I get, I still have that problem, and I prefer to have nice skin than to not. That being said, next is our hydration mist. And I have a lot of people that I know in my life who always pick on me for my flaws, especially my skin flaws. So I get very self-conscious. Plus, I'm also a professional acting student for film, TV, and commercials. So that's another reason why I do what I do. But anyways, enough about my personal life. That's all I'm going to disclose. SPF, which everybody needs, okay? Unless you're like super blessed and you have darker skin and you can get away with having no SPF and you don't burn or anything like that. Thank you, Trip. No negativity, please, on this channel. This is a drama-free, safe channel and community. Please be mindful and respectful of others. Thank you. Now, while that sinks in, before I do the rest of my face, I am going to do my eyes and my eyebrows. First, we will start out with eyeshadow, primer, and concealer. Hi, Becca. Before that, we will do eyebrows. This ensures that your eyebrows stay in place and that it doesn't disrupt your eyeshadow look. Okay. Just do that. Quick gel. Lock in. Becca, that's cool. If you want to, later, give me your Instagram and we can exchange tips, tricks, maybe do a collab eventually. Hi, Sarah. I cannot pronounce your name, so I'm just saying Sarah for short. Hi, Nyan Cat, I think. So please forgive me if I cannot pronounce your name. I have trouble with some complicated names. Hi, Shalom. Sholga. Sholga. I'm sorry. Anyways, back to the tutorial. Eyes first, always. Because this ensures no fallout on your outfit or anything when you get ready. So we are going to first prime my lids. We're going to do half Rare Beauty. A dot or swipe, half swipe of Too Faced, because I want this to really stand out and look dimensional. So we are going to take our sponge and blend them together. Okay. We're going to take this packing brush and load it up. Okay? And start with our underpainting base. This is our base. It is Painterly by MAC. But get one that is your same skin tone. This is mine. You can either get it online or like get something similar at like Ulta or something that is on the cheaper side. I've personally had this for years. I like it. I love it. It's never done me wrong. It doesn't crease on me. I've never had issues with it. So I continue to use it and I still have a lot, as you can see. Still a pretty full jar. You don't want to be raw dogging your eyelids. And you want to keep your eyebrows nice. So, that being said, okay. Want to keep your eyebrows nice and out of the way. Okay, so that being said, we are going to start picking up pigments from my Makeup by Mario palette. Now this is a little on the pricey side, but it's worth it. Like, these eyeshadows are quality, high pigment, etc. So if you are looking for a splurge, this is a really good brand. Highly recommend it. But if you're looking for something on the cheaper side, I would go to your local drugstore and find something with a similar color scheme or a family. First, we are going to start with this color here. We are going to do these three, I think, for today. So we're going to dip. And then we are going to mark our transition color. Right above the crease, because I have hooded almond eyes. And I was born with them, so we're gonna mark it instead of blending out right away. And then once we mark, we're gonna slowly, lightly diffuse. And go up and out instead of see how that opened up my eye? Okay. Then we are going to take this brush, which is another crease brush. We're gonna dip in to this dark blue color here. Yes, don't be scared to use dark blue if you have brown eyes. Looks really good on brown eyes. And we are going to elongate our eyes like that. Some. And you don't want it past that area. Okay? And you want to even them out. So right now I'm evening out, as you can see, my eyes, because one is a little bit more than the other. Okay? We're gonna lightly diffuse all of that together. Do not worry about the fallout. We will fix it up later. And that is what this brush is for. To go under the brow bone, like that. And take a little bit more. And lightly diffuse. With a clean, and I do mean clean, blending brush. I'm going to take this again. And just under the brow. Not that much. My brushes are jumping beans, I'm sorry. Okay. And we are going to take this one right here, this brush, dip into like this silver glitter, mix with another silver gray glitter, and swipe it across the lid to give more of a moonlit smoke of an eye. See how it goes up into the brow bone? That's what you want. And no, I'm not tapping off excess for the shimmers. I'm using them strategically. And you can build up your intensity like I do. I'm just a shimmer queen in general, and I love shimmer. So I build up. And then we're going to take our clean blending brush again and lightly press diffuse. And clean up. Hi, Leah. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Leah. And then, there you have it. Smoky ethereal eyes. Now that the eyes are done, we are going to move around, along to the rest of the face. Sorry, not around, along to the rest of the face. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tongue-tied here and there, but yeah, please forgive me for that. Anyways, that being said, we are going to take our face makeup. We are going to start with eye prep, primer, and that, and all of that. And I mean under eye prep. Because some of us are getting older, like myself. I'm in my late 30s, that's all I'm going to say. And, well, let's face it, ladies, a lot of us don't want the wrinkles showing. This is by Clinique. If you cannot afford this, you can look for something that is affordable in where you live, and you can look for the same ingredients. This has caffeine, it's vegan, it's really good for the skin, and so that's why I use it and I recommend it. But if you cannot afford this, then look for something similar. So, because I have a problem, and that's adult acne, I am going to go in with my spot concealer treatment first. And correctors before I do any of my base makeup. And I'm just going to press and diffuse around the edges and do extra coverage on this nasty little spot that keeps showing up. And then okay. And I'm just gonna take my finger and lightly pat around that edge to diffuse that nasty little thing that has never gone away, and it's just annoying. Anyways, and that being said, I am also going to take my Catrice correctors. Yes, you can get these off of Amazon. Yes, these are cheap and they're affordable and they are vegan and they work like a charm. And yeah. Take a little bit of this one, which is a fair, and since I'm a fair warm, I have to mix correctors, under eye correctors. Okay. And this will eliminate your need for extra concealer. And also brighten your under eyes. Excuse me? The ones who say stop with the madness, please go away. I already said in the beginning of this video, no meanness, no rudeness, no impoliteness will be tolerated on my channel. And then we are going to take my primers by one size. I have combo skin, so I use a mixture of them. We're going to take a tiny bit of these and mix them together for my skin type. And a little bit goes a long way. They are very concentrated. First, we're going to start with Secure the Sweat. Oil Sucker, which I just spilled because of the person that said Stop with the madness, which is not okay on this channel. Please go away. Secure the blur, since I have that problem too. Pores. We're going to mix the three. We're going to press and prime where needed. T-zone, forehead, cheeks, chin, the sides of the face, chin a little bit since I do chin makeup. Yes. Okay. Green dot, please leave. You're not welcome. Thank you. Your skin should look like this. Let it get tacky for a little bit. Not flaky, but tacky a bit. So press it in. To your skin. A little bit of to rehydrate your face if you need to, which I do. Okay. And then we're going to take our bronzing drops by Makeup by Mario. Take a little bit of those and then use a mixing palette and our brush. We are going to warm up the base. And I could really care less right now because I'm not done with my face, but you just want to press, press, press as best lightly into the hairline. You want your skin to look normal. Okay. And then we are going to use our Underglow by Charlotte Tilbury. Which will filter our skin and make it look like we just walked out of the red carpet. Oh, hell no. My makeup palette just fell to the floor. And, excuse me for a second, thanks to an idiot, I had to bend and get it. So, excuse me for not being on camera for a bit. But it's thanks to the person that said stop with the madness that I got distracted. They were being rude, impolite, and are not welcome with my channel. So, we are going to finish our look, regardless of that person. We are going to do foundation by L'Oreal. This is the Infallible 32-hour fresh wear. It has a pump. Sorry. We're going to swirl it around on our palette and then start to apply where we need more coverage. we're gonna swipe down first. Before we press. Sorry, the people I live with are being a little too loud. My apologies. Oh no, I knocked on the door, Ryan, because some people I live with are being a little too loud. A little too loud. And they're not being considerate. That's why. And that is it for step 1. I'm sorry, I have to do this in another part. And I'm sorry that part 1 got ruined because the person that said stop with the madness, my makeup palette fell down, full disclosure. And this is what I mix my foundation and stuff on. And so, yeah, I had to bend down to grab it. So excuse that little hiccup in the video. I have to go though, because, yeah, so full disclosure, that plus the people that I live with are being a little too noisy. And, yeah, so there will be a part 2.